The two teams in the AFC for me would be the Raiders. And I know they got Carr, but you send Carr back to Green Bay. I know John Gruden he's probably sitting there just trying to figure out how to get that done because he's never satisfied the quarterback spot.
Never.
Think about it. He tried to get Brett Favre when Brett was 60. So, I mean.
But if you think about it, though, as far as location goes for Aaron Rodgers.
He was Vegas.
Vegas would be, Vegas would be optimal. Obviously, Bay Area, where that would have really been.
That's why he was really pushing. He was really pushing for that San Francisco opportunity because they had a winning team. And the Raiders, maybe he is a guy who can kick them over the top. But those are the two teams in the AFC that make sense.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Zubin. Mornings on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
Sheila, we need to set up Johnson's quarterly review.
Janowski Investments keeps portfolios profitable, but a double client base calls for double the advisors.
Hello. Hi, Janet. I'm so sorry. Pulling up your portfolio right now. Give me a sec.
Indeed can help them hire the people they need.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
It's time to rise and grind. Keyshawn, J. Will, and Zubin.
I don't know if I want Justin Fields right out of the gate just to be the guy. I would like for him to ease himself into it. But I started finding myself thinking, if he does start right out of the gate, does that buy Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace another year? Don't you? Is it bad that I'm even putting myself in that situation now? I'm thinking about, are you doing what's best for the player, Justin Fields? Or are you doing what's best in the interest of Matt Nagy or Ryan Pace to make sure that, hey, we gave our rookie a start, we gave him everything he needed, a quarterback like Andy Dalton who's there to help him out, but it's going to take some time, guys. But we got to be patient.
This isn't Jacksonville. This is a playoff team. I wouldn't mind starting him immediately because they got pieces in place, especially on defense. Offensively, they've gotten better. Allen Robinson is back now. So when you look at it, it's like, if he wins the job, it might make sense to start him.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Zubin. Mornings on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
Renewal by Anderson.
These days, finding a sound investment is a real challenge, to say the least.
Oh, except when it comes to your home.
That's right. And when it came time to replace our old, drafty windows, we opted for quality with style, installed by professionals.
We opted for Renewal by Anderson. We trusted the Anderson name and knew they'd give us windows built to last.
They came out, measured the old windows, and took the time to really understand what we wanted.
Renewal by Anderson. It's the best investment we've made all year.
Say hello to summer. I'm Sam Hare with Renewal by Anderson. Through the month of June, take advantage of our summer savings. 20% off windows, 20% off doors, and 20% off installation. And we make buying easy with no money down, no payments, and no interest for 24 months. That's 2 years. That all adds up to super summer savings. Visit us online at renewalbyanderson.com or visit us at our showroom in Davenport.
Renewal by Anderson. We love our new windows.
Sadness and misery, I don't feel either of these. I'm in a good mood.
Okay.
Hey, man, what's wrong?
Well, it just didn't sound very bluesy.
He's probably happy because he found out Honey Nut Cheerios can help lower cholesterol as part of a heart-healthy diet.
Oh, hey, Buzz.
Okay, well, let's try it again.
Smile on my face.
Nope, that's still happy.
Have a change of heart with Honey Nut Cheerios. Learn more about Honey Nut Cheerios by picking up a box at your local store.
We're playing all the hits. The Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in to Don't Hassle So Local here on AM 1170. Jay, were you calling somebody?
Yeah, I'm going to call Mike from Hidden Hills. We got to do a DFS here for.
Well, while you're doing that,
U.S. Open. Thank you for
just real quick. Did you happen to see Jonathan Stewart on the Stephen Colbert Show?
No, please tell me.
Oh, it was great, man.
I bet it was.
He was just pointing out the obvious. When you have a coronavirus that started in Wuhan, and you have a clinic called the Wuhan Coronavirus Clinic.
Yeah.
Chances are it might have came from there.
Okay.
It was pretty hilarious. So if you hadn't had a chance to check that out.
What did Stephen Colbert say?
He just shut up and drank his coffee because Jonathan Stewart makes him look like an idiot. But, yeah. Because, I mean, let's just be honest. Daily Show has been nothing since Jonathan Stewart left.
No, I'm not.
I liked it back when it was Kilborn to start out with,
Yeah.
and then Jonathan Stewart took over. It was still good. These last two morons that have been on, that show's gone to garbage. So that's all I got to say about that. But Jonathan Stewart was hilarious. So if you haven't seen that clip, Quad Cities, go out and check it out. It will make you laugh.
All right, let's give him a call. Find a little golf thing for us to do here while you're talking to him. Come on.
Big Mike, always just making us wait in anticipation.
Good afternoon, Hidden Hills.
Look at that. One ring, Mike. Here I was just thinking that you were going to leave us hanging again. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How about you guys? How's the show going?
It's going well. We got the U.S. Open getting ready to kick off.
Yeah, exciting week.
Yeah. Father's Day to boot. I'm a father.
Yes.
We've got our golf outing. You've got your Father's Day golf outing out down at Hidden Hills, right?
Yeah, we'll be busy Saturday, Sunday. We got quite the crews coming through here.
Yeah.
So our thing is going to be Saturday, 1 o'clock.
1:30 shotgun.
1:30 shotgun. And then what's the Sunday one again, Mike? Tell everybody.
We go 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. shotgun on that Sunday morning.
And it's not necessarily father-son. It's just a twosome, though, right?
Yeah, it's a two-man event. And, father-son's great, but, it's more family-oriented, two-player. And then it's a 22-hole event. We do a sandwich afterwards, prizes during, and then we go from there.
Sounds great. Anything else? What's else going on out there? I know you got Tuesday night. You got your golf league. You got your Spark Golf out there. Anything else coming up at the end of this month or next month for golf outings that you know of, or tournaments that you're hosting?
4th of July is right around the corner.
It sure is.
So that'll be our next 4-man event. 4th of July, we run it just like all of our others. It's not a 2-man like Father's Day. It's a 4-man.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be an 8 a.m. shotgun on the 4th of July. And what is that? That's a Saturday, right?
No, it's a Sunday.
Sunday, never mind.
It is a Sunday. Yeah. So
yeah, Day the 4th.
There you go. That's how you do. That's what you do. You spend the 3rd all day with the kids at that old-fashioned celebration Bettendorf has up there at Cumberland Square. Watch the fireworks, and then you spent your day with the kids, and go out Sunday morning with the boys.
Yep, let's sign that up right away.
All right, we'll call out to 563-332-5616 at Hidden Hills. Talk to Mike out there, and you can also go to hiddenhills-golf.com to check everything out there. That's Hidden Hills, located at 4335 Indiana Avenue. More importantly, Mike, we got some money to win.
Yes, we do.
It's the U.S. Open. We're looking to see if Lefty can go back-to-back.
It's not happening.
No, it has not. We have not had back-to-back major winners in the same year since 2008.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, that's right.
And you don't think Lefty is going to be in that category?
I don't. I'm sorry.
No. It's in his backyard, doesn't he? I think he lives on the course.
It's Torrey Pines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at me just dropping golf knowledge.
Ooh.
Oh, what do you mean?
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Golf.
Well,
I can't confirm that he lives on the course.
Yeah. Well, we all know I don't live on the course, so.
Yeah. You certainly don't.
No, I do not. All right. So what are we looking at? What's our approach to the DFS this week?
Well, Lefty was an option. I guess I'm just, I hope he does well, but I'm not going to.
Oh, I do too. Don't get me wrong. I just can't see it happening. I mean, at that age, there's too many studs out there, man. It's just everything worked out perfect for him.
He's playing with like a weird, even when he did in the PGA, it was like a weird aura of like calmness and what do you call that?
Swagger.
Well, swagger, but it's more of like a meditation state.
Zen, a state of zen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zen is a good word for it. I feel like he was in that, and that's a dangerous man when you got a guy in Zen.
I agree.
But
anyway, so what's our approach? What are we gonna do?
Okay. Well, we're not going top of the line. We're sticking with the middle of the pack. But obviously good players. Our first man, Patrick Reed.
I like that pick.
Okay, Patrick
Reed.
Reed.
He won it at Tour. He won the Farmers there in May. Maybe it was in May or April.
Okay.
So I feel like he likes that course, so we got to go with him.
Okay, he's in.
Daniel Berger.
The Berger. Daniel Berger. Mm-hmm. 13 out of 15 cuts, 5 top 10s so far. Okay. It's going to cost us 8.4. Good to go.
Paul Casey.
Paul Casey.
I like that.
Paul
Yeah,
Casey.
he's one of my favorites. I feel like he's always one of my favorites in the majors. The course is going to be playing like 7,700 yards.
Yeah, made 14 out of 16 cuts, 7 top 10s. Okay.
Yeah, and it's tight, and it's quick and fast.
Now what we got?
Corey Connors.
Connors. Okay. Ooh, Corey Connors. He looks like a high school linebacker coach.
He might be. He might just.
He just does. More like a sophomore team though, but he's a linebacker coach.
Yeah, he didn't make varsity.
No, I take that back. He's from Canada. He's from Canada. He doesn't know anything about football.
What do you say?
He's been there forever.
Who?
The varsity guy. He's just waiting his turn.
Yeah.
He's just been there forever. He can't hit that. He can't get the coaching position.
So who we got now?
Tony Finau.
Ooh,
love Tony.
I was just gonna say that's one of T-Roy's favorites. Tony Finau is in. All right, so we've got 7.6 left. Which
I know it's a little light on the money, but I feel like Ches Reavy is gonna spend that wisely.
Ooh.
Who am I looking for?
Chaz Reavy.
Chaz. His name is Chaz.
C-H-E.
Yeah.
Chaz sounds like a motocross racer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chaz Reinhold. He lives with his
what?
mom. C-H-A-Z-Z, man. Chaz. Reavy.
Ooh, two Z's. Two Z's?
Yeah.
I don't see this guy. What are you guys talking about?
R-E-A-V.
That guy parties for sure.
His last name, R-E-A-V-I-E.
Shotguns, White Claws.
C-H-A-Z-Z. What's his last name?
Reavy, J. R-E-A-V-I-E.
All right, there he is. Yeah, oh, Chaz. I
Hopefully
want to take a
he
better look
plays
at this picture.
at John Deere. Maybe we can talk to him. And,
Oh, yeah, that would be nice.
I saw some lists on the John Deere, yeah.
Yeah. But with it being Tuesday, we got to keep an eye on the next couple of days if somebody drops out or something goofy happens.
Yeah, you got to stay on top of Jay.
Yeah,
He's not watching the golf like
I
he
have
should.
24 hours, right? And I'm not waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to make sure that my DFS is set.
If you want us to win, you need to be waking up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's true.
We got people to think about here. Our wallet is one of them.
That's true.
Wednesday night, we'll make sure.
Yeah, Wednesday night we'll double check. I'll set a reminder in my Google Calendar or whatever app calendar.
You got one, don't you?
Hey Siri.
Hey Siri. How's my thing looking?
Jeez, that sounds terrible. Anyway.
Sounds like Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah. Anyway, Mike, thanks so much.
She's
for
gonna end up. Mike, you know who Chrissy Teigen is, right?
Yes, I do.
I mean, that woman is something. But I'm telling you right now, as she gets older, she's starting to look more and more hideous. And she used to be beautiful.
Well, I don't know the full realm of her, but I mean, I know.
Yeah, well, she used to be like a model of some sorts. But man, I'm telling you right now, man, she's gonna wrinkle up nicely, Jay, before she's 50.
Okay.
I'm just saying, at my 50, I look better than her 50.
Do you have an eye appointment tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. Probably should.
I'm telling you, my 50 is gonna look better than her 50. She's only 30. She already looks like crap. Yeah, I know. I'm not a fan.
Nah.
Well, good luck with that.
All right, buddy.
All right, Mike, thank you so much for your time. I want to remind everyone to call at the Hidden Hills 563-332-5616. It's at 4335 Indiana Avenue. Mike, they can follow you across the board, social media, Hidden Hills GC. Am I correct?
That is correct.
Keep in mind, he's got the 4th of July tournament. That's on Sunday, July 4th. The Father's Day tournament. It's a twosome there. The 4th of July is a foursome, and there's 4 spots left for the Pints Golf Line. That'll be out at Hidden Hills as well. 1:30 shotgun start. Mike, thank you so much for your time. I'll talk to you soon. Remind me tomorrow. I'll tell Sari to give you a call or text you. Be like, do I need to drop anybody? But thanks so much for your time, buddy.
Sorry.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks, bud.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Yep. Bye. All right. That's Mike from there. Yeah, so...
What kind of guarantees are we making on these picks here? I've never bet on golf before, but this looks fun.
Well, the thing,
he does pretty well in those.
Really?
Yeah, we've won. We probably lost. Well, I think we kind of broke even. The thing we're in,
Can't be
this
mad at that.
tournament. Yeah, let me give you the details on this DFS. Save it now. Okay.
Did you guys, while you're looking that up, did you guys see the controversy over an Iowa track star?
No, what?
So she's originally from Iowa. She's like a record holder in something. She's pretty fast. But she tested positive for steroids, and she's blaming a pork burrito for it.
Okay.
It was on the dispatch online.
I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah, I'm like, is this going to be pork burrito gate? What's going on?
A-Rod should have used that.
I know, like seriously, pork burrito. Like you think we're going to buy that, lady? Like seriously, right, guys?
There's got to be a reason behind it.
You're saying the pig was injected with steroids and then it just transferred over to infuse the meat type of thing?
Yeah. I don't get it. That doesn't happen.
I want a burrito now, though, definitely.
Well, my thing is if there was roids in the burrito, I think the heat cooks the roid out. I am sorry. Right, Jay?
I would think so.
Yeah, she took steroids. Sorry.
Huh?
She took steroids. I'm sorry. You didn't get it from a pork burrito. I mean, you sound like that idiot that doped up the horse right now, blaming it on a burrito.
You mean on the hay
yeah, the horse that ate peed on hay. I mean, come on. I ate a pork burrito. It gave me the steroids. Oh, whatevs.
So, was this at an amateur event?
Must be, because she was going to be qualifying for the Olympics, and they're basically saying that there's no way she's competing in the 2020, and now possibly not even 2024, because she might get a ban. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just
speaking of some things that are a little bit different off the cuff. Obviously, we saw the Sunday night game at the Cubs with the beer cup snake.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was awesome.
You see that Kinnick
is selling beer?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
what a time.
And also Carver.
Great time to be alive. I know.
Yeah.
Carver. Yeah, for wrestling and basketball.
Oh.
And the baseball and softball diamonds will also be selling beer.
That is interesting too. I guess I didn't dive too deep into that. The Kinnick one's good. I mean, it's if you can't. Sorry,
they were already selling beer at certain areas of Kinnick.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. If you get into so it was kind of like
it's just the revenue.
The haves and the yeah, it's revenue. You have to make up last year.
Definitely was a haves and haves not.
Yeah,
if you were up
terrible.
in the press box anywhere. You had a press box. Remember that time we went?
Yeah, in the suite, not the press box.
Whatever.
We're drinking in the press box.
Well, it felt like a press box. To me, it felt like the press box.
Yeah, it's better than the press box. I've been in both.
And then when I got seats in the end zone when they made that extra area in the one end zone, and then that was nice because I was like really enjoying some beer.
Yeah. So I'm happy that they're doing that. Obviously, the revenue will be good, and that in Carver as well. It's just catching up times, but not so much catching up with times as catching up with necessity to make up for all that stuff.
Well, they'll make it up in one game,
real quick.
Yeah, I mean seriously, think about it.
The beer cup snake.
That's Wrigley. That was great.
We went up earlier this year, and I know there was limited capacity and things. They weren't letting anybody even getting close to that. Like,
yeah,
once they get five cups, they're like, hey, you got to get rid of them real quick. But obviously, there's no rules anymore.
Mm-mm.
That was the Saturday night game or Sunday night?
Sunday night game.
Okay, yeah, that was great.
When do you get sick? When do you get sick of holding that thing?
You don't.
No, you
you're
don't.
a bunch of drunk kids, and your
shoulders would
or
hang
you
out.
hand it to the next guy.
I mean, like I got
you just hand it to this guy next to you.
I thought after Kimbrough struck the guy out, they should have let it all slide onto the field.
Go for it.
That's what I'm
here for it.
No, a bunch of kids in their 20s having fun at Wrigley, haven't been able to
I'm
get out.
not against it. I'm saying I would not participate because I'd be like, I can't hold this any further. My shoulders are bad.
Jay, you're
45.
I'm talking when you were 20.
Look at me.
Yeah, when you were 20, you'd have been like, yeah, man, you would have been all about doing a beer snake.
I would not be. I would be fine to participate and give my cup to it, but I wouldn't want to hold it for long.
It's not like the entire weight of the snake is on one person.
It's still annoying for me. After a while, I'm like, all right, someone else hold on.
Weren't you a wrestler?
Yeah, I'm tough.
You can, yeah. Then
but eventually, I'd be like, I got to
suck it up, Buttercup. You're holding the beer cup.
Eventually, I got other things to do.
Like what? Drink more beer? You got another hand.
Yeah.
And you got to add to the snake.
You got to add to the snake.
I thought it was great.
I'm not against it. I thought it was great. I love the atmosphere. They were doing that.
It made
Seven Nation Army
Wrigley
song.
look fun again, though.
Yeah,
Wrigley
really
looked
did.
fun
I'm
again.
not against
like
it.
it got to the point where everything was just boring anymore. Now things are fun again. Whether you
it was
like what's
sweet.
going on in the state of
They
Illinois
struck them
or
out
not,
to win the game. They went nuts.
They were
no
saying
one left
Friday
anything.
was like the World Series atmosphere up there. I wish I was there. That would have been a lot of fun.
Van was up there.
And everyone's just going crazy. Oh, because Friday's when it opened up, right?
Everything opened up. So the outside streets were just like the World Series. Everything was just back to normal.
Thank you. Let's go. Let's get after it.
Fantastic.
So we've defeated the coronavirus, right?
You're darn right we have.
Okay,
with the
won.
beer
America.
stack.
God
With the beer
bless you.
cup
I love
stack.
you.
it.
I'm proud of you. We did
Yeah,
it.
they talk about those guys storming Normandy as the greatest generation.
Oh,
those
my
guys are the
God.
beer cup. All right?
Let's take it easy.
We're living it.
You're right.
Take it easy.
Defeated
Memorial
the
Day was
coronavirus.
not
Take
too
it
long
down.
ago.
2
Flag Day
fingers
was
to
a-
Wuhan, baby,
We're
right
we're
there.
touching each other's cups and stuff now. Like,
Yeah.
everything's back to normal.
I saw 2 kids making out.
I'm proud of us. We made it.
I don't think Johnny knew her before he started kissing her.
Can I go back to watching the Today Show and they won't talk about it right away?
No, you don't want to go watch
Okay,
the
I'm good. I won't
garbage.
watch
Have you
that
seen
anymore.
those people? Those are the worst people in the
Stick
world.
to the challenge.
Yeah,
National
just
news
it.
networks. Ugh, they're the worst.
Well,
Those people on Today's Show. Wasn't that Matt Lauer, Today Show guy?
Yeah.
He was trying to
I
lock
know.
people in his office. Those people are terrible human beings, man.
All right, so
Terrible.
we beat the coronavirus.
Yeah, but you know what else?
What
I
else?
saw on Twitter?
Huh.
They need help in California. They have to bail out their weed industry. Something like $10 million just in LA County alone is going to bail out the weed industry.
Give it to him.
Why?
Apparently, the government doesn't know how to run a weed industry.
Oh, no.
Call Carlos down the street. He'll help you
I'm
out.
saying, like stoners for generations have been running weed industries and being very successful at it, other than when they get arrested. But now that you made it legal, you put so much government red tape on it that it can't be. I mean, if that doesn't tell you right there, government needs to stay out of anything.
That's why everybody wants to play in Denver.
Right.
That's why everybody wants to play in Denver.
They don't have a problem in Denver. I haven't heard about Denver needing help with their weed industry, but California.
Maybe I could run a bar in Denver.
California in a wet dream, dude. They can really mess it up.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Leave
Louise.
it to Cali.
I saw that and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. How do you, like when I've been out there, it seems like the weed industry is thriving because every billboard you see is a weed billboard. And hey, man, we got the best stuff. Come get our Primo Sativa, man.
Urkel's got a weed.
See? That's what I'm saying. If Urkel's doing it, I don't know. Just odd to me that you have to get bailed out for something that shouldn't need bailed out by any means. But, oh well.
Okay, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to do our
drafts.
My fantasy teams are better than your fantasy teams.
Yeah, we're not a draft. We're putting together a fantasy team from each division. But you can only have 2 players from each team. We'll talk about it. We'll tell you the parameters when we come back. You guys can play along right on Facebook. Tell us we're idiots. I'm sure my team's gonna suck, but I'm excited
Yours
for it.
is really gonna suck.
Whatever. I'm gonna look at projections and be like, add up my numbers compared to what you have. So let's do it.
Locally owned since 1934, Tri-City Equipment has been your source for restaurant equipment and value ever since. If you need something for your home chef or you're just looking to cater an event, you can check them out online at tricityequipment.com. Or please stop down to 527 West 4th Street in Davenport and look at their newly remodeled 2,400 square foot showroom. Remember, they deliver to all Quad City residents and match online pricing, so please call them today, 563-322-5382. Showroom hours 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. That's Tri-City Equipment, 527 West 4th Street in Davenport.
The Rock says he's gonna make your Rudy Poo candy ass famous. You like that? You like that? Give me a hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah!
This is Tyson Blazer, and you're listening to Don't Hassle Us. We're local on ESPN 1170 AM.
It's not okay to live life feeling lousy when you can fix it. Limitless Mail has helped thousands of men erase lousy symptoms like trouble sleeping, no energy, loss of muscle mass, poor concentration, belly fat, low sex drive, depression. These are signs of low testosterone that can be eliminated. Take the quiz and schedule your complimentary consult at limitlessmail.com. The men's health experts. Insurance accepted.
Hear every game of Chicago White Sox baseball on ESPN 1170 AM.
Back toward the wall, it's gone!
Len Casper and Darren Jackson are on the call. Chicago White Sox baseball on ESPN 1170 is presented by Wheelan Presley Funeral Home and Crematory, Circle Tap, Crawford Company, and Vegas Gaming Cafe. Check ESPN1170am.com for the full White Sox schedule.
Sheila, we need to set up Johnson's quarterly review.
Janowski Investments keeps portfolios profitable, but a double client base calls for double the advisors.
Hello. Hi, Janet. I'm so sorry. Pulling up your portfolio right now. Give me a sec.
Indeed can help them hire the people they need.
I need Indeed.
Indeed, you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
There's a lot of talk about getting back to the way things were. But what does that mean? Does it mean getting back to feeding our community? Is it about getting back to moving Earth? Or planting the seeds of the future? For the folks who run with us, there is no going back. Because they've never stopped working towards a better tomorrow. Together, we run forward. Nothing runs like a deer. Learn more at johndeere.com.
For homemade style, made from scratch everyday Mexican food, go to Nallie's Kitchen. Handmade tortillas, gorditas, guaraches, guisados, guacamole, freshly made salsas, 1-pound burritos, and so much more. Dine in or pick up at Nallie's Kitchen on Rockingham and Division and their new location on East 53rd Street in Davenport next to Shell. Find them on Facebook for daily specials. Nallie's Kitchen, old-fashioned Mexican food, Rockingham and Division, and now East 53rd Street in Davenport. Call or order online at nallieskitchen.com.
You're right on par in your M&M golf car.
M&M Golf Cars, your authorized club car dealer, invites you to check out the new Onward by Club Car. Onward's all new accessories personalize nearly every detail to fit your lifestyle. Customize yours at mmgolfcars.com. 1.99% financing for 48 months through the end of the month.
You're right on par in your M&M golf car. M&M golf car.
M&M Golf Cars, Bettendorf.
I'm Patrick Claybon with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Patriots were holding out hope Stephon Gilmore would show up for their mandatory minicamp. Instead, Gilmore will be a holdout. Gilmore did not show up Monday for day one of New England's minicamp as he seeks a new contract. The All-Pro cornerback will earn $7 million this season in the final year of his current deal. On the flip side, Vikings Pro Bowl defensive end Danielle Hunter will not hold out after agreeing to a reworked deal that will pay him an added $5.6 million in 2021. First overall pick Trevor Lawrence was limited by a hamstring injury at Jags camp Monday. The team says the injury isn't serious and they are just being overly cautious with the quarterback. Meanwhile, second overall pick Zach Wilson will have a big target back after receiver Jamison Crowder agreed to a reworked deal with the Jets. And former Seahawks linebacker Shaquem Griffin will take part in Broncos minicamp this week on a tryout basis. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
The sound of a dad at Lowe's is the sound of a happy dad. This Father's Day, get a great value on the Craftsman 20-volt cordless 2-tool combo kit, now $99. And the American Gourmet by Charbroil 2-burner gas grill for $118. You have to hear it to believe it. This Father's Day, let Dad loose at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. While supplies last, Craftsman Combo Kit offer valid 6/10 through 8/4. American Gourmet 2-burner gas grill offer valid 6/10 through 6/23. U.S. only.
Napa know-how. Celebrate Dad all month at Napa with the Evercraft 100-piece screwdriver set for $19.99. To a regular person, that might seem like an excessive number of screwdrivers. But to Dad, that's just being prepared. Like buying a paper map in case the GPS goes rogue. That's the Evercraft 100-piece screwdriver set for $19.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations while supplies last. Offer ends 6/30/21.
From the Vegas Gaming Cafe, this is the Quad City sports leader, ESPN 1170 AM, KBLB Davenport, a town square media station.
Welcome back, everybody, to Don't Hassle Us. We're local here on AM 1170. Thanks for tuning in. We're getting ready to start off what Jay came up with this. It is coming up with the best fantasy lineup per division. And you can only use 2 guys per team. Oh man, I forgot that part.
Fantasy football's back.
Well, just forgot that till you mentioned it, Jay.
Well, how many players you got? That was part of the rules.
I know.
Oh, restart.
Oh boy.
It's only taking you 2 hours.
I can fix it on the fly.
Oh.
It's all good.
I was excited last night when I got homework. I was pumped up. I was like, hell yeah, let's do something.
Oh boy, yeah, that does make it tough when you can only use 2.
It's extremely tough.
Oh man. Well,
how many Cowboys you got over there?
On that team, on 1, 2, 3, 4. But then I got. Let me think. 1, 2, 3. I got 3. Does the defense count as a player?
Yes.
That's worse hockey.
So that's the challenge.
It comes down to there's 4 teams in each division.
I know what there is, Jay.
8
I understand.
Positions I gave you. I don't know if you did.
I do.
He didn't
now.
understand it at about 12:20.
I can fix it right now. You know what? That's what you get when you make me hurry. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could have done it. Give me this. You could have done it in the waiting room of the.
I could have,
doctor's office.
but you don't know what's going to happen, and I was very scared. I had other things on my mind, Jay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. All right. I am just about done with my last part of it, but we can start. And the thing is, to explain to everyone, it's not really a draft. Basically, I just had everybody look at each division and say, like, what team would you put together? Because you have to make it fit. Obviously, T-Roy just said, I'm just going to make it fit any way I want to. And so
I'll work on it. It's all right. I know what I'm up to.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
All right. Well, where do you guys want to start at? Do you need a little bit of time to figure it out? I mean,
no, you just tell me where we're starting. I'll change it if I need to.
Okay.
Okay.
What am I missing here? I'm missing one thing though. And this is great radio, whatever else. I'm going to read back some of the people that made comments of what teams they would have done, but what am I missing here? Oh, there we go. Okay.
What's one division we all have done?
AFC. I have everything, but my last one is NFC West. So
I got them done. Just go.
Okay.
I'm good to go.
Okay. I can go too. I'm done. You start wherever you want.
You tell me. You guys go first.
AFC East.
Okay.
AFC East.
We'll do the AFC East. All right. AFC East. So I'll go first.
Okay.
All right. So at my quarterback is Josh Allen. Okay?
Okay.
Yep.
So one Buffalo's off the board. So I'll give you the other Buffalo player. Stephon Diggs at my wide receiver.
Okay.
So the Buffalo's out. Then at one running back, Myles Gaskins for Miami.
Okay.
And then I took Waddle at my flex. So Miami's off the board. At running back, by the way, this is not an easy division. You picked the hardest division to do because you threw the Jets in there.
Yeah.
Hey.
I took Michael Carter, rookie, at running back, the other running back. And then this is where I went scrubs on my defense because I threw the Jets in there. Usually I went for a pretty good defense, but if I could, or just namesake. So the Jets are off the board. So that leaves me with New England. And that's Aguilar at wide receiver and Jonnu Smith at tight end. I don't know if you can beat that.
That you can definitely beat that.
I don't know. That if by projection numbers, I think that's pretty solid.
What projections you looking at there?
I didn't add it up, but it was ESPN.com because I'm a company man.
Okay.
So who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Like you, I have Allen and Diggs.
Okay.
Buffalo, right off the bat. I have Myles Gaskins.
Oh, okay. We're paddling the same boat, huh?
Pretty much. And then what is that? Mike Gesicki or?
Yeah, you and him
the
tight end. Yeah, that's Miami's. Okay.
So there's Miami's off the board. I got T.J. Johnson as my other running back from the New York Jets. He kind of burst on the scene a little bit at the end last year.
Okay.
And Jamison Crowder.
All right.
That's my other wide receiver there.
I kind of was thrown off there because it's projected numbers, but I didn't know if he was going to be bitter because they made him take a pay cut. All right, so you Crowder right there at the wide receiver. All right, so
and
that
then,
leaves
Rex Burkhead and the Patriots defense.
Burkhead's your flex.
Yep.
And the Patriots defense. Mm-hmm. Actually, that's pretty good too. I can go with that. That's not bad. Again, it's not easy to do.
Which obviously we see Allen and Diggs staying there and Gaskins. Those are pretty much the staples of the team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I got a different look than you guys.
Okay.
I'm figuring then that this is a PPR league.
All right. Probably
most
is,
leagues
but
are PPR.
Yeah, I would
so
say
I'll give you my 2 Buffalo Bills. Obviously, Allen is the starting quarterback for everybody, right?
Okay.
And I think Diggs is starting too. Those
Okay.
are the 2 off there. That's easy, okay? But then when you get to the Patriots,
okay,
I'm taking James White at running back, and then their defense. I think their defense is going to be vastly improved.
Is James White re-signed there?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and he's a PPR monster. Okay, and then from the Dolphins, I'm going to take White out Jalen Waddle.
Okay.
The rookie, who's going to blow up.
He's my flex. Okay.
And I got Gesicki as the tight end.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
you agree
But
with
then from
Adrian
the
there.
Jets, for my flex, I'm taking Corey Davis.
You love Corey Davis.
You're damn right I love Corey Davis.
You love
Why does
Corey Davis.
anybody
He's
love
on
Corey
every
Davis?
single one. For like 10 straight years, he's on every single
Corey
one.
Davis has done nothing since getting drafted.
He's
Hey,
your
man,
flex.
he's going to be fine. And then I got that Johnson running back kid as well.
The Johnson. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
TJ?
Yeah, TJ. No love for Michael Carter, huh?
No.
All right. Well, I mean, we're kind of the same, kind of different. So I think out there, you Hasselmaniacs, listen, you understand how this works now. It's
Everybody
quarterback,
except
a running
T-Roy.
back, a running back, wide receiver, tight end, flex, and defense.
I got
and
this
you have
thing
to,
down.
two. You got it down now.
I've got it down.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go to the NFC East, T-Roy's division.
This one I
feel like
this one I don't have down, but you guys go.
I feel like I went way too fast on this. Because obviously I did. I was scribbling. And I know right away I started with quarterback, and I'm like, I am doing this again, and I don't want to do this, but oh well. So I'm going first?
Yeah, might as well stay the same route.
Okay. I have Dak Prescott at my quarterback.
Yep.
And then I put Ezekiel Elliott at my flex. You'll see why soon.
Mm-hmm.
Because at running back, I have Saquon Barkley from the Giants.
Okay.
And then, nope, I messed it up.
What'd you mess up?
I messed up a Giant.
Oh.
I'll get to that in a second. Then I took Miles Sanders at running back and Godare at tight end. Scary Terry at wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And then Washington at my defense. And then I got, all I have to do is get a Giant
I got that done.
wide receiver. What do you mean?
You're taking Kenny Galladay.
Yeah. So there it is.
That's easy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry that it was so easy for you guys. Listen, we all had to put the time to put it together. There it was, Kenny Galladay. So not bad. Dak, Elliott at flex, Barkley, Sanders, two good running backs. Why I went Elliott there. Scary Terry Galladay and good defense in Washington. And Godare's, who knows, going to better than Ertz. So there we go. That's mine. That's mine.
We almost have the exact same team.
Okay.
Dak's my quarterback. Zeke is my flex.
Mm-hmm.
Barkley and Galladay from the Giants.
Okay.
Then I have Antonio Gibson as my other running back, and I have
from the Redskins.
Scary Terry.
Yeah. Oh.
And then I have Godare and Philly.
You took the Philly D.
Yeah.
See, all right, and that's the thing.
Not saying that's a good defense. It's just where I'm putting my.
You got a lot
people.
of points out of that.
Yeah.
That's a good call. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially, yeah. I got Dak and Zeke. Zeke at running back. Saquon and Galladay. And then Scary Terry in the defense. And then Miles Sanders and Godare.
So we had the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, look at that.
Yeah.
So I guess the NFC was kind of easier. All right. Well, that's the AFC East.
AFC North.
Okay, AFC North. All right. Baltimore, you're on the clock. Lamar Jackson as my quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be partnered up with J.K. Dobbins at running back. Baltimore, you're off the board. Pittsburgh, I'm going to take the rookie Harris. I know T-Ray has him on his team. He loves him. And the Pittsburgh defense. I put Nick Chubb at my flex and OBJ as my wide receiver. And I have the other rookie, Jamar Chase, and left the tight end, CJ Uzomah from Cincinnati there.
All right. I'm going a little bit different route.
Okay.
I'm taking Joe Burrow right off the top.
We all went different. We all went different at the time.
Love me some Joe. And then I got Jamar Chase as my flex.
Okay.
I got Nick Chubb and OBJ taken away from Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Dobbins and Andrews tight end.
Yeah, that's a good call.
And then Juju and Pittsburgh's defense.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad.
About as best as I thought that could be.
I'll take Baker. I'm going to the AFC Championship.
Everybody went different.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield and Nick Chubb. Okay. And then for the Steelers, Jay, guess what?
What?
Najee Harris.
Yeah, of course.
And their defense.
Yeah, okay.
My two wideouts, Tyler Boyd and Jamar Chase.
Boyd, okay.
And then from the Ravens, I got J.K. Dobbins as my flex and Andrews as my tight end.
You're leaving OBJ off there, huh?
Yeah, no, not a big OBJ fan.
Did you have OBJ?
Yeah, I had OBJ. I mean, I know he'll end up screwing my team over at some point.
I love, hey man, Joey Burrow. See, when I play you in fantasy, all your touchdowns are going to be to Boyd and Chase, and I'll negate Joey for me.
Well,
and Jay, your guy, whatever.
Did I tell you guys that everywhere I read, OBJ is in the best shape of his life he's ever been?
So Zeke.
Jarvis Landry said that.
Yeah, you know, I could keep going. I could keep doing this over and over. Yeah, I heard.
So is Justin Fields.
Yep. Best shape of their life. So is Kyler Murray. He's never felt this good before. I'd love to be a beat writer right now to just write puff pieces all the time about every single player that's ever played.
Aaron Rodgers feels good too.
Yeah, I heard
in
he feels good about the situation that he's at too.
Good.
Yeah, he's having the best time of his life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they got out there. All right. Now we have the NFC North.
This is a fun one.
I really like this one. I liked what I did here. So it's going to go. The only thing difference here, it is going to be Aaron Rodgers is going to be my quarterback because we have to do it like he's playing. I mean, you got to go with the guy, right?
No, you don't.
You don't have to go with the guy? Well, I did. So, and that means I'm also taking Aaron Jones with me. So, Packers are done. Then Dalvin Cook is my other running back from Minnesota. And Justin Jefferson from Minnesota. So, the Vikings are done. Allen Robinson II is going to be my other wide receiver. David Montgomery is going to be my flex. TJ Hawkinson, who, by the way, all reports out of this early spring is that he's looking great.
He looks great. I bet he does.
He's even up here like on
probably best friends with Jared Goff by now.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you. Even on his projections, though, he's high for tight ends. And then Detroit, because I have to believe that they're going to be tough in defense because this Campbell guy's a monster idiot. So
he's a psycho.
Yeah. So that's my NFC North.
Well, we disagree at quarterbacks right away.
Okay.
I'm taking Justin Fields.
Yeah, you got to start. Okay.
You don't think he's going to start?
No, I don't know.
I just don't see how they're not going to be able to start him when it comes down to it. All right, and then I got the Bears defense.
Wow. All right.
Gonna separate that a little bit. And then I have Dalvin Cook and Jefferson.
Okay.
There's a wide receiver. DeAndre Swift and T.J. Hawkinson, of course.
Mm-hmm. I like the DeAndre Swift pick.
Aaron Jones is my flex, and Devontae Adams is my other wide receiver.
That's pretty good. The Fields one, that's the gamble. I like the lottery pick, though. I like the gamble out of that. It's not bad at all. T-Roy?
All right, here we go. So I took A.A. Ron and Devontae Adams. Okay.
Good 1-2 punch.
For the Vikings, I took Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
For the Bears, I'll take Robinson and the running back.
David Montgomery.
Monty. And then for the Lions, I'll take the Lions D and Hawk.
Yeah.
We're all right there with Hawk, huh?
Yeah.
It's Hawk.
That's the big. Everyone's been talking about that. Everyone's really excited about that, I guess. I don't know.
How can you not be?
I know. Yeah, he's going to have great things. He's got a good situation going in there now. Him and Goff are best friends. Yeah, so everyone can talk about it. So should be a good time. All right, let's take a break because we got.
That's about halfway, right?
Yeah, it's halfway.
Yep.
Let's take a break and finish it. T-Roy.
All right.
Talk about Chopper for me.
All right. Chopper's my buddy from Locals Love Us, and he comes out with this guide every year called Locals Love Us. And they have everything you need to know, whether it comes to who's going to change your oil, who's going to give you a tattoo, or where you're going to grab some lunch, or go to their online is localsloveus.com. You click Quad Cities, and then you browse favorites. It's easy to use, and they even rank in all the popular places for you, so please try it out today. That's Locals Love Us. They're your guide to the best.
We're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody! You like that? You like that?
Give me a hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah!
This is Turk Wendell, and you're listening to Don't Hassle Us. We're local.
PointsBet understands that in sports, it pays to be fast. Download the PointsBet app now and use code Iowa2K to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. When you bet with PointsBet, you get better odds and bigger payouts, all in a fast and reliable sportsbook. With the top promotions and offers in the U.S., earn rewards with every bet placed. Free bets, odds boosters, and risk-free bets are updated daily and ready to maximize your payouts. Bet your way with unique features found only on PointsBet, like parlay boosts, single game parlays, name a bet, and so much more. So download the app now and sign up with code Iowa2K to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. Plus, with PointsBet, you get fast deposits and fast withdrawals that are always safe and secure. Sign up for PointsBet and start winning today. Time is money, and it pays to be fast. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-BETS-OFF. Download the PointsBet app now and use code Iowa2K to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. PointsBet understands that in sports, it pays to be fast.
Have you wanted to speak a new language but thought it'd be too difficult or take too much time? Then try Babbel. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel teaches you conversations that you will actually use. With 14 languages and lesson topics like travel, business, relationships, and more, you'll learn what matters most to you. Babbel. Language for life. Learn a new language with ease. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com.
This is Greeny with Mike Greenberg.
What I am about to tell you is my opinion. It is not a statement of fact. I believe that the 49ers changed their minds on the decision between Mac Jones and Trey Lance somewhere deep into the process. I don't think this was all one big smokescreen. I don't think they got any benefit from doing it. I think they legitimately changed their minds. And as a consequence, they take Trey Lance instead of Mac Jones. I don't know this for certain, but if I had to bet money that mattered to me, I would bet that if Trey Lance had been available at 4, the Falcons would have taken him. That's what I think. I don't know it, but that's what I think. And that would have changed everything. Obviously, the draft falls the way the draft falls because quarterbacks went 1, 2, and 3, but not 4. I think Lance, when all was said and done, was the guy everybody wanted.
Greeny, weekdays 9 till 11 on ESPN 1170.
3 Doors Down, The Better Life 20th Anniversary Tour. Friday, September 10th, the Rust Belt, 3 Doors Down, with special guest 2021 American Idol winner Chase Beckham. For the first time ever, The Better Life played in its entirety, plus all the hits. Tickets on sale now at therustbeltqc.com. 3 Doors Down with Chase Beckham, The Better Life 20th Anniversary Tour.
The Max Kellerman Show. Did Floyd carry him? He didn't press for the knockout, but let me say something about Logan Paul and his brother Jake. They love boxing. They have passion for it. There's other ways for these guys to make money. They choose boxing, which is a tough road. So you have to really love it, which they do. They respect the sport. They never disrespect it by training as hard as they can, absorbing as much as they can, learning it, fighting as hard as they can and as well as they can, and then moving on to the next. And by the way, doing a great job promoting the sport and having people put their eyeballs on it. I don't know. I'm not mad at the Paul brothers for that. I'm not going to be mad at Floyd for making $50 to $100 million for an exhibition. Now, that's what it was, an exhibition. It was an exhibition. Floyd was exhibiting his boxing skills against a novice boxer who's much bigger than him.
The Max Kellerman Show. Weekdays at 2 on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
For the brightest hand-selected diamonds, come to Dolan Jewelers. This is Will Dolan, and we want to offer the best diamond experience for every client and every occasion. At Dolan Jewelers, we carry the most popular shapes and sizes, as well as a huge inventory of lab-grown diamonds. With custom goldsmiths right here in our store, your experience will be convenient, easy, and fun. Visit us at 3865 Elmore Avenue in Davenport or online at dolanjewelers.com.
Okay, 3 dozen by tomorrow morning. Yep, the roses and
Faraz's flower shop is blooming. To keep up with high demand, he must strengthen his business's roots.
Just 1 second. Faraz's flowers. Hold, please. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to Faraz's.
Indeed can help him hire the people he needs.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Inject a little energy into your workday. Turn on the sports leader, ESPN 1170.
Welcome back, folks. Once again, this is Don't Hassle So Local, AM 1170. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, we're in the middle of our draft, two from each team.
It's a draft. I guess it was a personal draft.
Yeah.
But then compare, contrast. Like, that's the whole thing. It started with listen to a podcast. It's the CBS Sports Pick Six, and a listener emailed in and said, like, if you had to create a team from one division, how would you do it? But you had to, a certain number. And I switched it out, and I said, well, I wanted to make it even to make it harder, so I changed it to fantasy-wise. Because really, what do we all know? We're not going to break down, interior linemen and be like, we all, listeners and us across the board, all understand fantasy. So I was like, all right, 4 in each team. I'll stop at 8 and kick out the kicker. So we've done...
Well, I know I'm at first here.
All right, we've done the AFC North, the NFC North.
At least you know.
Despite drafting someone who wasn't on a team, we've done the AFC North. We've done the
that was
NFC
a private
North.
conversation.
We've done the AFC East and the NFC East, and now
we're doing the South.
Yeah, let's do the South. Save the West.
AFC South. Jay Bird, you start out as usual. Let's hear how bad this is.
Well, yeah, it gets a little goofy here, and I'm going to skip the quarterback.
Why?
You guys go first. You guys go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Or you want to go, Adrian?
I don't want to go first.
Go ahead, Adrian.
I got Deshaun Watson playing quarterback. And then I have Houston's defense, because that's just about all Houston has right now.
Mm-hmm.
It was a James Robinson from Jacksonville. Mm-hmm. And my tight end will be Tim Tebow. Just had to throw a little fun in there,
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Then Derrick Henry and Julio Jones. Gonna go Julio over AJ Brown, I think. And T.Y. Hilton and Jonathan Taylor from Indy.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at.
I disagree, but that's fine, because I don't think your quarterback's going to see the league for another 7 years.
Who'd you go with then?
I went T-Law, Trevor Lawrence.
Over Carson Wentz, right?
Yes, sir. Trevor Lawrence as my starting quarterback, and then James Robinson in my flex.
Okay.
I took Derrick Henry and A.J. Brown. And then Jonathan Taylor in the Colts defense. And then for the lowly Texans, I took Izzo, their tight end, and Brandon Cooks for the wideout.
We're oddly similar.
I mean, I just gave up on tight end, and I didn't know. I mean,
we're oddly similar.
Listen, if it was up to me, I would have drafted all Tennessee.
You had all Tennessee first, didn't you?
I mean, it was pretty heavy Tennessee.
All right,
Tennessee's
we're oddly similar.
Destroy this league.
You're out for some. Your Izzo one is not a good pick.
It's not?
Why
not? Who you're going to take at tight end then? That's the starting
I
tight
wouldn't
end.
have their starting tight end.
Cox, but I mean, too many.
Their starting tight end is Jordan Akins.
For who?
Houston.
Well, I had Izzo down.
Well, he's.
Well, whatever. I'll take the guy you said.
Yeah, you can't do that. Anyway, I went T-Law too.
Oh, good.
I went T-Law.
He hasn't even paid a snap.
I'll tell you what, this kid, he's got a bad hammy, though. He does. I hear that already.
You were going to take him over Deshaun Watson.
I just don't think Watson's going to play.
Right. Well, the thing is, we had to go from last year to Aaron Rodgers, so Deshaun Watson was the right call because Deshaun Watson, in the end,
Aaron
is
Rodgers
the right
is
call.
going to play somewhere. I would assume.
Deshaun Watson was the right call, but I still went T-Law.
Well, if he's playing, it is definitely.
I went and then I had to go with the Jacksonville. I took Travis Etienne as my flex. Then from the Titans, you have Derrick Henry and A.J. Brown. From the Colts, I went Taylor and defense. And then I went Brandon Cook and Jordan Atkins as my tight end. So we're similar.
All right.
All about that. So
You guys no love for Julio, huh? Julio Jones just...
He couldn't make it because I already took...
the second best?
Yeah, because I already took Henry and A.J. Brown.
He's just the second best receiver on that team
It was
now?
the second team I did, and I already messed up my own game.
Gotcha.
He's not the best receiver on his team.
I have
You
Julio
don't think
Jones
so?
crossed off, and I'd
You
already
think
messed up.
A.J. Brown is a better receiver than Julio Jones?
Yeah, Julio Jones is
Now
going
I
to
do.
see... I don't think he's going to see 17 games. I think he's going to see 12 and a half if he's lucky. 11 and a half.
It'll be fun to watch that team. Ryan Tannehill's good.
We all agree stay away from Houston.
Yeah. It's a dumpster fire that you have to put two teams on. All right, the NFC South.
Go ahead, Adrian.
All right, so this one's fun. Since it's a fantasy team, and I'm not really sure who's going to start in New Orleans, but I'm taking Jameis Winston. He might throw you 30 interceptions, but he will get you some points in fantasy.
Okay.
And Michael Thomas.
All right.
One of my wide receivers, New Orleans gone. Christian McCaffrey and Carolina's defense.
Okay.
Kyle Pitts, and I got Calvin Ridley is my flex. Then Leonard Fournette and Mike Evans.
All right. I think you messed up big time, bud. Especially with your quarterback screwed you.
You think so? Right away?
Yeah, because I'm going to go Brady and Mike Evans on my flex.
Okay.
All right. And then I like your McCaffrey in the defense. I'm with you there. But then for your Saints, you got to stick with Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas. And then that still leaves you Calvin Ridley and Pitts. I mean, you can't overlook Tommy Brady. I'm sorry.
In fantasy, though. This is fantasy.
I know. But
Now, if I'm picking a team to go to the Super Bowl, I'm picking Tom Brady.
I'm still taking Brady over him in fantasy, and then that gives you Kamara. And Kamara's better than Fournette in fantasy.
A lot of touchdowns. A lot of touchdowns coming from Fournette.
Well,
Who else do you want at the
we'll
goal line?
see. I'll take Kamara all day, man. The guy's
We got to figure out a way to put this on something.
He's a receiving.
We've got to take pictures or whatever.
Fierce
figure it out.
receiving guy. All right, Jay.
Oh,
What do you
it's
got?
a PPR. You're right.
You ready
It is
for
a
this?
PPR.
Yeah. Oh boy.
At quarterback, Matty Ice.
You don't even like Matty.
I can make
I
an
do
argument of
not.
that. I can make an
But he's
argument.
going to have garbage time, and he's going to throw to my other Falcon, Kyle Pitts.
Okay.
He's going to put up points because
Fantasy points.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
All right.
at running back, Christian McCaffrey. And then I went with DJ Moore at flex, wide receiver.
Okay. Interesting.
Running back, Alvin Kamara,
Uh-huh.
Michael Thomas from New Orleans. Then I went Michael Evans, and Tampa Bay got the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good defense.
It's good defense.
Had to move it around, whatnot, and I knew this was the first team I did, and right away I was like, okay, I thought everyone would go Tom Brady. I'm like, I'm going to go Matt Ryan and Kyle Pitts, get Atlanta off of my chest because I don't want anything to do with them ever. So, but I think he was going to put up numbers out there with those guys. So, I like that one.
All right.
Jameis Winston having Mike Evans before, now having Michael Thomas. You know, I just numbers.
And he went to the Harvard of, wasn't that what he said last year? He's like, now I'm going to Harvard of football or Princeton or something like that after he left Tampa Bay. And they won a title without him. All right. Now you've got the West.
Must have flunked out. Start it with the AFC.
Sure.
You want to go again, Adrian?
No, you can go first this time.
All right.
I think we all should be on the
it's
same board here.
pretty easy here.
I think
at
so.
quarterback. It's Pat Mahomes.
Mhm.
But then your second player is where you got to scratch your little head.
That's right.
And I'm going to go Tyreek Hill.
That's interesting. I maybe
Okay.
should have done that. But
And then Josh Jacobs and Darren Waller.
yeah, I saw that coming then.
And then from my favorite Chargers, I'll take Eckler and
Keenan
Allen.
Mhm.
Is Eckler the starter?
Yeah, sure he is. And then from the
he is now, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll send an email.
and then Melvin Gordon III and the Bronco defense to wind it up.
Do you have enough wide receivers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
We're pretty close.
Yeah. All right. Patrick Mahomes, yes. Went Travis Kelce.
All right.
He puts up wide receiver type numbers.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs, Raiders defense.
All right.
Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy. That's sick.
I almost did that.
I got sick right there.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have someone to throw to him. You better hope Aaron
Patrick
Rodgers.
Mahomes.
You got Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, but he's got to score points.
Oh, yeah, he's got to score points.
Yeah. Your quarterback is
Our bad.
You got Drew Lock there. Yeah, come on, fellas.
We got excited.
Do you forget how the fantasy works here?
Someone does have to throw to him, though. Drew, you trying to tell me Drew Lock isn't the guy?
No, he's terrible.
Teddy B.
It's going to be Aaron Rodgers is going to Denver, man. Come on. We know what's happening. It's already done. It's inked. We just haven't seen it. It's visible. It's under the black light. Come on, anything.
Well, Jerry Jeudy might not be there then if he's part of the deal.
It might not be.
Oh, I don't think so.
All right, I got Mahomes across the board. I put Tyreek Hill in my flex.
Okay, that's a good call.
Jacobs and Waller.
Yep.
I got Josh Kelly instead of Eckler.
Okay.
As my running back, and Keenan Allen. Jerry Jeudy and Denver's defense. So almost the same there all the way around.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that either. So, okay. Now it's the NFC West. I was struggling through this.
This one was different.
Yeah.
I want to know who all we got at quarterback here.
Well, yeah, this one, surprisingly, I had it pretty well on. I only had to make a couple little changes. So, and I could make a quick change right now if I wanted to, but I'm going to keep it where I have it. I'm going to start out with the Love Muscle and DK Metcalf. And then from the Rams, I'll take Cam Akers and Robert Woods at my flex.
Okay.
For the Cardinals, I'll take James Conner and DeAndre Hopkins. And then for my tight end and my defense, I'll take George Kittle and the 49ers D.
Yeah, we're not too different.
Not too different at all either.
I mean, I can see the argument taking Matt Stafford.
Yeah, that's who I have.
And from that just changes who you have from, if you replace Wilson with Stafford, then you got to take out either Woods or Akers. So that just gives you. If I was doing that, I would replace Wilson with him, get rid of Woods and replace Woods with Chris Carson. So I'd have Carson and Metcalf, and then Stafford and Akers.
So I got Matt Stafford as my quarterback, and then Cooper Kupp as my flex.
Okay.
Jeff Wilson Jr. as one of my running backs, and George Kittle as a tight end for San Francisco. James Conner and Hopkins. I think everybody's pretty much set there. Metcalf and Seattle's defense.
All right. I did not go the same route as you for quarterback. I went Kyler Murray.
Big Kyler Murray fan, huh?
Sure.
Well, they're the same height.
Then I went DeAndre Hopkins. I went Chris Carson at running back, DK Metcalf. Cam Akers at running back, Woods at flex, George Kittle, San Francisco Giants defense. The thing about James Conner is it's Pittsburgh. You leave Pittsburgh running as a running back, or a wide receiver. If they let you go, it never really works out. So,
yeah, but he wasn't the guy that left Pittsburgh in a bad way. Every other guy left, whether it's Antonio Holmes, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown.
They left like they were better than the team.
Right. Antonio Brown I got to win a Super Bowl because Tom Brady likes him for some friggin' reason. Whatever. You can't say Antonio Brown was, quote unquote, down the right path until Brady saved his career. Okay, I think James Conner can thrive there. Like it just changes up. Everybody thought Chase Edmonds was going to come in and be the man now.
Kenyon Drake was the man for a little bit. He's gone now.
Yeah, he's gone. So I still think James Conner can do well there because I like his ethics as a worker, and I think it's
you catch the ball out of the backfield. Obviously
and it's a good wide open offense, and they got a lot of weapons. So I mean, it's just a matter of
a lot of mouths to feed right now there, though. It seems like.
Oh yeah. That's going to be a fun one to watch, and man, seeing what Stafford's going to do with the mind of what's his face, the coach.
Oh, McVay.
That's going to be fun.
What do you guys think was the hardest division to do?
I actually
NFC East.
Yeah, I thought the AFC East as well because it was so
AFC
bad.
East and then NFC East.
It was so bad that
is
once you
bad.
got done with the Bills, and you were kind of picking through the Dolphins, and although like it's, every year there's like a team that's like the fun one, that's the sexy picks, whatever else, but you're still looking at Miami like, I don't know if Tua's going to be the guy, and you had Gesicki as your tight end, and Waddle is a reach there too, but we all had Gaskins there, and then the Jets. You guys went different routes. I went Carter for running backs there, and then Jameson Crowder there, and you don't know what's going on with the Patriots. It was just hard to pick from, and the East was kind of all over too. But no one's going to take Daniel Jones, right? Or where else? Or
Fitzmagic.
Yep. Or
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, Hurts.
No one was taking Danny Dimes.
No, hey, don't worry about it. He's getting there. The owner of the Giants thinks he can win a Super Bowl with Danny Dimes. That's what they said.
I like the addition of Galladay.
And the thing is, but when you get
really
when you get into the talented West, that's tough to do as well.
Yeah,
because it's so
you're absolutely
talented.
right.
And then, you do have the things of like, is Aaron Rodgers going to play? And you have something in the South that throws in the mix, and that's why I think you have the AFC South right. I mean, yeah, I think you have the AFC South right by putting in D-Dub. Because you have to play like you have to pick like he's playing.
Mhm.
Because if you can get at least a quarterback out of that dumpster fire, then you're setting yourself up pretty well. But it's fun when you can just throw running backs off the board, and then you can try to figure out if you can get a third one in your flex instead of like automatically getting a wide receiver or something. But yeah, in a PPR, that doesn't really matter what you're gonna do. But it's right around the corner. I mean, in 2 months, drafts are gonna happen. All that fun stuff.
Like I said today, mock draft popped right up, and I got excited. Just
Oh,
my
yeah.
eyes felt like I lit up and like a Christmas tree, and I wanted a mock draft today.
Before we wrap up, I will send you what friend of the show Erickson sent me. I did not look at any of his. He had sent me his. I did not look at any of them. All right, so I'll take you through his. He was doing this while he was driving in the car. So he went his north. He went Rodgers and Jones, Cook and Jefferson. He didn't do this right.
T-Roy does?
No. He did it. Yeah, he didn't.
Hey, I fixed
What's
it.
Adams and Tanyan? No, he didn't do it right.
He had a lot of Green Bay Packers there.
Yeah, he's
Well,
not.
I mean, come on. He's taking all Green Bay Packers.
He took them all.
No, we got to send it back to him and tell him how to do it because
We need to keep these pieces of paper. And
Yeah.
see if we can't score these up.
I think he did it right with. It looks like. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at it then. Brady. Yeah, I think. I guess maybe it's lost in translation a little bit. You got it right away.
Yeah.
So good for you. I did
The
actually-
wording, I mean, I didn't think that was complicated.
I didn't think it was too complicated either. But yeah, it's just
No
if you look at
offense,
it
T-Roy.
on division or whatever else.
offense.
You got
He walked in, he sat down, he just started yelling things at him.
You
It
got to
was just-
understand
he was
now.
going.
T-Roy likes to T-Roy things up. Like I'm going to do it this way just for.
What? No, that's not what I was trying to do there. I just
He had a hard day.
I realized as I started speaking about what we were doing here that I had missed that one key thing, as I was quickly trying to figure it out because you guys freak me out when you say it's harder than you think. I'm like, well, what do you mean?
Okay, no,
Easy.
I'm a genius. You guys
I
must
can,
be idiots.
This is harder than
I'm
it
flying
seems.
through this.
I'm like, what's going on? I better hurry up. These guys are going to take forever. So yeah, I thought I could do it on the fly, and I'm like, I better not be doing it on the fly. So yeah, I'll blame that one on you guys.
There you go. Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna be off because of the White Sox game, and then so Thursday.
It's
I'll
not
be
the
back
what
in.
you texted me.
I said the White Sox. Yeah, I know, but they're an affiliate, and I gotta be nice or whatever
Oh,
else. So.
you don't have to be anything.
Yeah. So
Are they at second yet?
what?
The White Sox?
White
No.
Sox? No,
No,
they're
in
still leading the
first.
division.
Yeah, they got
The Cubbies,
second best
the
record.
That's
Cubbies,
fine. We're tied with Milwaukee.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they came out of nowhere. Milwaukee did. I mean, the
Well,
Cubs
they
are
won 9
killing it.
straight.
What do you guys
I
got
know,
going
but
on
it's
for the
not
rest of
like-
the day?
It's not something that comes up. I have
Children.
a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to catch up on here, write stuff for the blogs and catch up, and then.
I got to pour drinks for happy hour.
No,
that's fun.
lucky, man.
Where's happy hour? Tell everybody.
Frick's Tap, 1402 West 3rd. We're going to be open about 5 minutes late, folks, today. Just so you know.
Just to give you a heads up.
About 5 minutes late. It'll be all right.
It'll be all right. Just sit at the
Open
door.
2:05 to 2 a.m. today.
Just sit at the door and wait patiently.
2-ish.
She can get down there pretty fast.
All right. Well, we can run some ads here and wrap this up then. What else are we looking for the rest of the week? Let's see, the U.S. Open.
U.S. Open.
Are you doing anything at Harrington's, like the fill out the sheet thing?
I don't know. I haven't looked. Somebody had to get something going. I'll stop in there tomorrow.
All right, let me know.
All right.
So I can get something in.
I think I'm going to stop by there today before softball later, so I'll let Bree know.
Yeah.
You have softball tonight at Crow Creek?
8 and 9.
Right on.
Bags League.
You have Bags League tonight, don't you?
That's right.
I wish I had Bags League or something to do. I don't have anything to do. Softball's low.
Why don't you come hang out at Bags League?
I may not. Bags
we got Dags up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's by the way, if you every Tuesday night at Harrington's from 6 to close, you have a chance to win a patio cake party every month.
Oh wow!
It's called Tuesday Night Tailgaters.
All right.
So we got Dags up there. You got Bags if you're in the league, but whatever, hang out, play some tailgater games. They always do a blind draw tournament after the league, and then every Bud Light product or Budweiser product that you drink gets you registered to win a patio cake party, sponsored by our friends at 7G.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Nice little idea.
Huh. Well, I'm going to do some work, and then I'm going to do some work looking at some baseball lines, because I haven't been busy doing any of that lately, and maybe some NBA games, but I don't really feel like it. Let's see.
Who plays in the NBA tonight? Bucks and Nets?
Yes. And
no James Harden, no Kyrie.
Yep. Brooklyn is at home, but they're getting 3 points.
They're getting 3. Well,
yeah.
That defense is from Milwaukee snapped back out of it, looked like.
So I think that's going to be an interesting one tonight. And then, I don't know, look at some of the baseball games to see what I like. But, yeah, Sears is tied 2-2. And like you said, Kyrie Irving and James Harden are out for this game. The favorites are 12-5 against the spread in this postseason so far. Not in just this series. Overall, favorites are 12-5. So in 17 games, they've covered 12 out of those times.
Hey, by the way, Jay, I ran into Ron Mexico leaving the doctor.
Oh, yeah?
And he was telling me that the advertisement for this new Space Jam movie has it the goat versus bugs, something like that, calling LeBron the goat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No, he's not.
What a fantastic! It's great.
He's not the goat.
No,
LaFraud.
Michael Pushtoff.
But good.
Hey, the anniversary was that just the other day.
Yeah, it's all that. That's all that doesn't make anything of it.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right. Well, that's gonna do us for today here at Don't Hassle So Local. We'll see you guys on Thursday. We got to get out of here. Adrian's got to go pour some drinks. Thanks for tuning in. It was a fun show. Guys, thanks for playing along with that game. I appreciate it. We will see you guys later. We'll talk to you soon.
This is Len Casper, the voice of the Chicago White Sox. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 1170.
Unfiltered. Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Williams, and Zubin Mahente.
Does Aaron Rodgers get moved before the season starts?
The two teams in the AFC for me would be the Raiders, and I know they got Carr, but you send Carr back to Green Bay. I know John Gruden he's probably sitting there just trying to figure out how to get that done because he's never satisfied with the quarterback spot. And
never.
Think about it. He tried to get Brett Favre when Brett was 60. So, I mean...
But if you think about it, though, as far as location goes for Aaron Rodgers,
he was Vegas.
Vegas would be, Vegas would be optimal. Obviously, Bay Area, where he's from, like that would have really been.
That's why he was
better
really
for
pushing.
him. Yeah.
He was really pushing for that San Francisco opportunity because they had a winning team. And the Raiders, maybe he is a guy who can kick them over the top. But those are the two teams in the AFC that make sense.
Keyshawn, Jay, Will, and Zubin. Mornings on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
This is Greeny with Mike Greenberg.
What I am about to tell you is my opinion. It is not a statement of fact. I believe that the 49ers changed their minds on the decision between Mac Jones and Trey Lance somewhere deep into the process. I don't think this was all one big smokescreen. I don't think they got any benefit from doing it. I think they legitimately changed their minds. And as a consequence, they take Trey Lance instead of Mac Jones. I don't know this for certain, but if I had to bet money that mattered to me, I would bet that if Trey Lance had been available at 4, the Falcons would have taken him. That's what I think. I don't know it, but that's what I think. And that would have changed everything. Obviously, the draft falls the way the draft falls because quarterbacks went 1, 2, and 3, but not 4. I think Lance, when all was said and done, was the guy everybody wanted.
Greeny, weekdays 9 till 11
on ESPN 1170.
The Max Kellerman Show. Did Floyd carry him? He didn't press for the knockout, but let me say something about Logan Paul and his brother Jake. They love boxing. They have a passion for it. There's other ways for these guys to make money. They choose boxing, which is a tough road. But so you have to really love it, which they do. They respect the sport. They never disrespect it by training as hard as they can, absorbing as much as they can, learning it, fighting as hard as they can and as well as they can, and then moving on to the next. And by the way, doing a great job promoting the sport and having people put their eyeballs on it. I don't know. I'm not mad at the Paul brothers for that. I'm not going to be mad at Floyd for making $50 to $100 million for an exhibition. Now, that's what it was, an exhibition. It was an exhibition. Floyd was exhibiting his boxing skills against a novice boxer who's much bigger than him.
The Max Kellerman Show. Weekdays at 2 on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
Your station for Cyclone basketball. The Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
From the Vegas Gaming Cafe, this is the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170 AM, KBOB Davenport, a Town Square media station.